It was a love so powerful it carved itself into marble, a love so eternal it became the Taj Mahal. The story of Shah Jahan and Mumtaz Mahal is not merely history, it is the heartbeat of romance itself, immortalized in stone. The Mughal Empire of the early 17th century was a world of unimaginable splendor. Palaces gleamed with marble and precious stones, Persian gardens bloomed with fountains and roses, and music filled the courts of emperors. Yet behind the grandeur, it was also a world of politics, alliances, and dynastic struggles. Into this world was born Prince Khurram, the future Shah Jahan, in 1592. As a grandson of Emperor Akbar and son of Emperor Jahangir, he was destined for power. Intelligent, ambitious, and handsome, Khurram was groomed for the throne from an early age. But destiny had another gift waiting for him, an extraordinary woman who would forever change his life. Her name was Arjamand Banu Begum, later known as Mumtaz Mahal, chosen one of the palace. She was born in 1593, the daughter of a noble Persian family serving at the Mughal court. Refined, educated, and strikingly beautiful, she was admired for her gentle spirit and her deep compassion. In 1607, fate played its hand. The 15-year-old Prince Khurram walked through the vibrant bazaar of Agra. Merchants shouted, carpets and spices filled the air with color and scent, and there, among silks and jewelry, he saw her, Arjamand Banu Begum. The chronicles say that the prince was struck immediately. Her presence seemed to silence the noise of the bazaar. Though veiled, her eyes sparkled like jewels and her demeanor radiated grace. In that moment, Khurram knew this was the woman destined for him. Their eyes met, and in that glance, a lifetime was sealed. It was the first spark of a love story that would one day echo across centuries. 5 years later, in 1612, Khurram and Arjamand were married. Though he had other wives for political alliances, his heart belonged only to her. On their wedding night, he gave her a new name, Mumtaz Mahal, chosen one of the palace. Unlike many royal marriages, theirs was a true partnership. She became not only his consort, but his closest advisor, accompanying him on journeys, listening to his burdens, sharing his joys. She bore him 14 children, a testament to their closeness and shared life. Yet beyond the palace walls, she was adored by the people for her charity, her empathy, and her wisdom. In 1628, Khurram ascended the throne as Shah Jahan, emperor of the Mughal Empire. His empire stretched from the mountains of Kashmir to the seas of the south, rich with trade, culture, and art. But even as emperor, he leaned on Mumtaz. She sat beside him during councils, whispered wisdom in his ear, and often traveled with him, even to battlefields. While soldiers clashed, she remained in the royal tent, guiding, supporting, and inspiring him. She was more than an empress. She was his soulmate, his partner in ruling an empire. But destiny is cruel, even to emperors. In 1631, while accompanying Shah Jahan on a military campaign in the Deccan, Mumtaz went into labor with their 14th child. Hours of pain followed, and finally she gave birth to Gaur Ara Begum. But complications arose. As the chronicles recount, Shah Jahan rushed to her side, but it was too late. At only 38 years old, Mumtaz Mahal slipped away. The emperor was inconsolable. Witnesses said his hair turned white overnight. He secluded himself for months, unable to face the world without her. For him, the light of his life had gone out. From his grief, a vow was born to create the greatest monument to love the world had ever seen. For 22 years, more than 20,000 artisans, architects, and laborers worked on the banks of the Yamuna River. White marble was brought from Makrana, precious stones from Persia, China, and beyond. The design fused Persian, Ottoman, and Indian traditions into a vision of perfect symmetry. Slowly, the Taj Mahal rose, its domes like the heavens, its minarets like prayers reaching to the sky. In its center, beneath the vast dome, lay the tomb of Mumtaz Mahal. The Taj Mahal was not simply a mausoleum, it was Shah Jahan's eternal love letter to his lost queen. Years passed, Shah Jahan fell ill, and his son Aurangzeb seized the throne, imprisoning his father in Agra Fort. From his cell, Shah Jahan gazed across the Yamuna River, where the Taj Mahal shimmered in the distance. Day after day, he stared at the monument to his beloved, his last link to her presence. In 1666, he died in captivity, but his body was carried across the river, and he was laid to rest beside Mumtaz in the Taj Mahal. The lovers reunited for eternity. The Taj Mahal is not just a monument. It is the echo of a love story that defied time. Shah Jahan and Mumtaz Mahal's love was born in a glance, nurtured through partnership, shattered by death, and immortalized in stone. Even today, centuries later, their story whispers through marble walls. True love never dies. Shah Jahan, Prince Khurram, born 1592, reigned 1628 to 1658, died 1666. Known as the Architect King. Mumtaz Mahal, Arjamand Banu Begum, born 1593, died 1631 in childbirth, beloved empress, honored for wisdom and charity. Taj Mahal, built 1632 to 1653, UNESCO World Heritage Site, symbol of eternal love.